I'm with Steve Ockerby, who's Director of Logical Venue Solutions and is the Executive Committee member responsible for special projects. Now Steve, we've got two projects at the moment. Mm-hmm. What are they?
Right, one of them is the International Charter and the other one is the Distance Learning Tool. So the International Charter was a project from last year. It's already been produced, so it's now out there, and the push for this year is to get it being used by more agents and more overseas properties.
So the Charter is launched. How's the market reacting to it?
Very positively indeed, and frankly, why not, Peter? Because I think the term is a no-brainer. There are no onerous conditions in there. There's not even a cost to signing up. So providing the properties feel comfortable with becoming a signatory, then it can only result in better relationships and additional business for them.
Now Steve, can you tell me about the distance learning tool?
Yeah, Peter, you'll remember some 5 years ago we introduced what was known as the Know Your HBAA Day. And that was introduced because we were conscious that people who came along from the agents or the venues fully understood what the HBA meant to them. But to try and get that message cascaded down within their respective organisations was always going to be a problem.
So how will it work?
So what we've come up with is a distance learning tool, which means that this is a video-based learning tool which contains all the messages that they need to know about the HBAA. But it's one that people can dip into at their own convenience, anywhere where they are based, and take it on at a pace that suits them.
Okay, and it's online, I assume?
It's an online learning tool, and everyone who goes through there will have a unique password, so that we'll be able to, and they will be able to monitor how well they're doing within the programme itself.
So who will be encouraged to take the course?
It's really targeted at newcomers, either to the agents or to the venues, and rather than it being part of the standard induction process, it's something that they can then go away and do at their own leisure at a time that suits them. But there'll also be a checklist in there so that we and their trainers can monitor just how well they've absorbed those messages.
That sounds brilliant. Is the message in the tool different for agency and venue staff?
In the main, no, because the structure will be a lot of generic information in there. So the overview of what we do and how it works, that's the same whether you're a venue or an agent. There are some messages geared specifically, for example, benefits of membership for an agent and benefits of membership for a venue. But we'll expect everyone to go through those lessons as well, because it's important to see it from the other person's point of view.
And it's not just for sales staff, it's for...
No, and in many ways it's targeted at the ones who wouldn't get that message, so it's equally useful for the operational staff, people who work in the finance departments, because they're very often the ones who don't get told about what being a member of the HBA means to them.
Of course. Thank you, Steve.